Yeah, the phone rang, and I went to answer it thinking it might be one of you guys telling me that they couldn't run or something, but it was Fountain Tires.
What?
Yeah. Why would they need to phone me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the last person that needs tires.
Maybe it's because they still have you on their system from
when I had a car.
Yeah.
It's possible, but they phoned me on my cell phone, and I don't think I had my cell phone back then. I only had my iPod Touch.
Oh yeah, so they don't know your new number.
Maybe it's something to do with this business about Facebook and all the data that they went missing from Facebook. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
They stole all the private information of something like 4 million customers of Facebook. So maybe they sold my phone number to Fountain Tire. Who knows?
I don't think so. I think there's just like telemarketers kind of thing.
Yeah, but how would they know my cell phone number? Do they just guess?
I don't know how telemarketers find out my number.
Yeah, well.
Same thing. They find a way. They get random numbers.
Yeah, maybe they just...
They type in Victoria and then all this random numbers come up.
Maybe.
And they don't care which number it is.
No, because they know that most people are going to hang up on them anyway. It makes no difference to them. Squelch, squelch, squelch. Those shoes need replacement. They're getting worn out. The guy on Lochside Drive today...
Did you bring your bike?
Yeah, I did. It's down here. But the guy on Lochside Drive wouldn't let me ride that section of Lochside. He said, oh no, the road's closed. I said, what? For cyclists? He said, yep, cyclists and pedestrians. What a joke.
And pedestrians?
Yeah, what if you live on that street?
Pedestrians?
Oh, no, that's a joke. I think they didn't explain to him his job. They should have said to him, you just have to stop the cars from driving through.
Oh, car just went in there.
Well, he's probably going to say, I live on that street. No, I think it was just that one guy. He didn't really know the rules.
Or he's just being snobby.
Yeah. I think the term is overzealous, meaning that he gave his job more importance than it really has.
Yeah. That's what everyone does that.
Yeah.
Customer service nowadays.
They think they're so important.
They think that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to go overboard on the rules.
Yeah. Or I'll interpret the rules the way I see them.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of people get into arguments. Because they determine to stick to their guns. If you know what I mean. They don't want to back up. They don't want to say, okay, you win. You're right. So they just keep hammering away at it. Eventually they end up fighting. Because it escalates. The zebra's gone altogether now. It's moved back to Africa. I brought $10 today so we can stop for coffee.
Yesterday, went out with Sabrina and we went to a lot of places. First we went to this place called Vintage Junk. I call it Vintage Junk.
Yeah.
But it's called Vintage Funk. And
on Johnson Street?
Yep.
I know it.
And,
just by the bus stop.
Yeah. So they're having a moving sale. So everything's like 75% off. But now they have you can have a wooden box, and as long as you can make it fit, it's $5.
So you just fill up a box and
Yeah.
$5. Did you do that?
Yeah, Sabrina got a shirt, a scarf. I got 2 VHSs and 1 calculator.
Well, why did you get a VHS? Do you still have a player?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What they call them, vintage punk store.
Yeah.
So they have everything vintage. So I got Frank Sinatra. Actually, I got 3 VHS tapes.
Yep, Frank Sinatra.
What else? West Side Story.
Good.
And Atomy.
Anatomy?
The Great Amity or something.
Amity?
With I don't know, some famous person.
Was it a musical?
No, it was a famous movie.
A Mytherville? A horror movie?
A detective.
A detective.
Where they're in court and stuff.
I think the pigs might be a little too far for you today. What? I'll give you the choice.
What do you mean?
We could either turn where we normally turn, but if you're feeling okay, we can go further.
I'll go slower then.
Yep, well, I'm probably going to have to ride back along Cordova Bay Road.
Oh, I wouldn't listen to that guy.
Maybe coming from this side, I will see him as I leave the section where he's supposed to be patrolling. But knowing him, he'll say, "You got to go all the way back," which wouldn't make much sense.
No.
Because first of all, you got to think, why don't they want me to go down there? And you'd think it was for safety reasons. So, if he does say that, I would say to him, "But I survived. If you send me back, maybe I'll fall down a pothole." But he didn't look terribly bright.
So cars are going down there, so
Yeah.
it's like, and they're safe.
Well, normally they say residential use only. That would make more sense. Not like, nope, nobody's allowed through. You might get a little hot with that jacket on. Well, it's good to hear that you and Sabrina are still together.
Went through a medicine crisis.
Oh yeah. That's the trouble with those medications.
Chemical imbalances sometimes.
Yep. That's what they say. Do you ever watch Netflix?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Do you have a Netflix account or?
I just borrow Nikki's.
There's Nikki's. That's good. How are you getting along with her?
So-so.
Is she fun to live with?
Well, I'm moving soon.
Again?
Yeah.
Back to the neighbourhood?
Yeah.
Back to Gordon Head?
Move to Squamble.
Oh, wow. Do you know where you're going to be?
Nope, not yet.
I guess they have to place you somewhere.
Who knows how long the next one will be?
Well, I bumped into Jenny the other day, last Wednesday.
Well, she told me, yeah.
Yeah. I said to her I was going to come to see you. And she said, "Oh, that's nice. Good." And I said, "Okay." And then I got home and there was an email saying that you had an appointment last week. Talking of emails, my phone just pinged. There must be
I had a counselor's
meeting, yeah. But with this shore open everywhere, sometimes my phone goes off because it's picked up a free internet. There's the creeping tree.
Stop confusing us, Chief.
Look at that, they've got a boat in their yard.
I was thinking of maybe in the future buying a big boat, but then I was like, nope, you have to be realistic, Derick.
Well,
It's costs more money for insurance than a car.
possibly, yeah. But there are a lot of people who live on houseboats. In Esquimalt even. I think there's the West Bay Marina where you can either rent or buy a houseboat and live on it. But I think like it's, if you're living in a mobile home, everything would be very small. Small room, small shower, small kitchen area. Everything's made small to fit on a boat. That might not be good for you.
I wouldn't live on it though. I'd just call it USS Enterprise.
Captain's log.
I'd say one USS Enterprise, 770.
1770. What's the number of the Enterprise?
1701.
1701. That would be a good trivia question in a Star Trek trivia contest.
But it would have to be for people that don't know Star Trek too well.
Well, you know it pretty well, but there'll be lots of people who wouldn't pay attention to that number. They wouldn't have studied it.
You mean for Star Trek fans?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You think most of them would know that number?
Yeah, because Star Trek's, been around for a long time.
Yeah, and it's one of the first things you see, isn't it?
Yeah.
When the opening sequence,
Yeah.
when the music comes on.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
One episode that really got my attention was they beamed down Abraham Lincoln.
Yep, I think I saw that one.
Yeah. And I was like, what a great actor.
Yeah.
Like, he played perfectly as Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, they had him dressed up with a beard and the hat.
Just his personality was really good. And he wasn't stocky. Like in that new Abraham Lincoln movie with Sally Field.
Oh yeah.
Abraham Lincoln got so buff. It's like, are you kidding me?
He was kind of weedy, wasn't he?
Yeah. And the real Abraham Lincoln, he was scrawny
Yeah, scrawny. That's the word.
and tall.
Yeah. I watched a documentary about him. It's quite interesting. He became very popular with the average man because he never wanted to give up. He was a born fighter. That's what they say. He would stick to his principles. But he did get to be, was he the first president?
I don't know.
Washington, I think. George Washington.
Abraham Lincoln was the 15th or 25th.
Really? I didn't know that. I did not know that. So this is normally where we turn, just up at that white tree. A little bit further up. Did you want to go on?
No, I'll go back.
Alright, well let's get to that white tree. The straight one. And turn. We'll see the pigs another day. Alright. Even the trees, I mean even the birds are laughing at us. Yeah, you were going to go to the pigs.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. We're allowed to change our minds, stupid bird. But what tends to happen when it rains is that if you're wearing too much clothing, it gets heavy with the rain. So all these people who try and lose weight so they can run better, they go out in the rain and all their clothing gets sopping wet. And then they think, well, why did I bother? I weigh 5 pounds more than I did before, just from the rain.
Well, I don't know if it'd be 5 pounds.
It depends what they were wearing.
Yeah.
If they were wearing wool, it might soak up a lot more water.
Maybe 2 pounds extra.
Maybe. But some of those sweaters, I have a sweater at home that was knitted from 5 pounds of wool. Just the wool itself. That's why it's warm.
Were you running in it?
No. I just wear it for when I'm out and about. It's a pretty nice sweater. It's a Welsh sweater from Wales. Made from Welsh wool. But apparently,
Is Welsh in Europe?
Wales is part of the United Kingdom. Part of England, Scotland and Wales. And Ireland.
I mean, Prince of Wales?
Yeah. He's the prince of that area. But it's just a title. He doesn't have to do anything.
Oh, I don't think the prince lives up there.
No. He probably lives in London.
It's just a name.
Yeah. It's a symbolic title. Prince of Wales.
Oh, so and then I got another VHS tape from another store.
Yeah.
And that store was called Cavity. And I got a VHS of Robin Williams stand-up comedy.
Really? That should be funny. He was very good. Do you remember him from Mork and Mindy?
I've seen little clips, but not.
No, that was probably before your time.
Oh, I didn't really catch my eye.
No?
Didn't really, really suit me.
No, I remember seeing a bit of it in England. But, that was just before I came to Canada, back in the 80s. Seems so long ago, doesn't it?
I like Stanford and Son maybe better.
Yeah.
You know that one?
Nope.
You don't know Stanford and Son?
Nope. What is it, a comedy?
Yeah. A guy and his dad.
I figured.
Yeah.
Who was the guy, the dad?
I can't remember the actor's name.
Was it Lloyd Bridges?
I don't know.
No. He was in a...
There's the 2 black guys. No.
2 black guys?
Yeah.
What, Starsky and Hutch?
No.
No. They were 2 white guys. Graham has entered in the Times columnist 10K. He wants to run the 10K in under an hour.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I could.
Yep, we did.
We used to, yeah.
We did that one with the boy. I still remember it was 54 minutes
Yeah, but that was
when I was there.
7 years ago. 6 or 7 years ago.
It was about 5 years ago.
No, you were still at Jenny's then.
Oh yeah, but I moved from Jenny's when I was 30. I'm 33 now.
Ah, okay. So it could have been 4 years ago.
I'd say 5.
5. You were going out with Sabrina
Yeah.
because she was there. And that was the day I gave you that Club's Fat Ass t-shirt.
Or, no, you gave me that before. It's just, I decided to wear it that day. And then I think you took a picture of it.
I think I did. I might have even taken a video.
Oh yeah, it was a video.
Yeah. We got a lot of history together, you and me. We've done a lot.
17 flashes.
The 17 flashes, yeah. And the 649 run. And the Saucony boys.
Oh, that's what it was. 649. And then the 17 flashes came after. And
Yeah.
then
The day that the dog almost bit me.
that was before.
Yeah.
Way before.
And then there was a day,
The Halloween run.
yep, when the raccoon scared me.
Yeah. The Halloween run is when there was so many dogs.
Yep. Not to mention that one when the guy snuck up behind me just after I got startled
Oh yeah, that was
by the raccoon.
yeah.
Then this guy with a headlight came up behind us.
Well, the raccoon scared you, but the guy scared me.
Yeah. It's funny how we remember that. Well, in a way, you know how they say that people should try and remember things so they don't get Alzheimer's?
Yeah.
Well, we've got all those memories to remind us of the past. What are you going to have at Adrian's tea room today?
Just coffee.
Just coffee? I don't mind buying you a sticky bun if you want one.
Maybe. I'm gonna lose weight now.
Good for you. Have you started the softball?
No, it's cancelled because of
The rain?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
the soggy,
Soggy field. The diamond.
They say maybe this Tuesday, but it might be cancelled again.
Yeah. It's supposed to be every Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
You know our friend Rob?
Did you know I was in a cast?
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm off it now, but
Yeah.
I still have to heal from batting.
Yeah.
Because the vibration.
Yeah, that might shake the bones loose. Did you break a bone or?
Yeah, it was a little fracture from basketball because I wasn't wearing basketball shoes.
Yeah, you told me. You slipped. Came down on your wrist. That must be one of the most common basketball injuries. Falling back on your wrist.
So we haven't been running for a month and a half.
Why?
Oh, since you were in Chile.
That's right. No, we've ran once since then.
We have?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, and the dogs were barking.
Yeah. And then we met, and we went to that dinos meeting.
Oh, yeah.
The dinosaurs. It's a good name for the old men runners. I'm trying to get a few women involved. All right, so we've got About half a kilometre to go. And we haven't stopped for a break.
I mean, I could say I was I was a dilapidated champion.
Dilapidated?
Just a former champion
Of what?
of running.
Oh, well, no. You've just gone off your training, that's all.
You could say,
But you probably weigh 15 pounds more than you did back then.
yeah. So I mean, a dilapidated champion.
Well, you could just say you're out of shape. That would be more accurate. But you're doing the right thing now, running regularly, or trying to. But once every 2 weeks isn't good enough. You've got to try and do 3 a week. Plus baseball.
My old self would probably,
Try and do 4.
no, my old self would do 17 more.
Hang on.
My old self would destroy me. Like my old self could beat a lot of people.
Well, we were never that good.
What?
We were never really that good.
You mean me?
No, we.
Well, you were. Back then.
Yeah. Maybe. Let's see, we've been running for 27 minutes.
Autopause.
You were
Workout resumed.
You were good
Autopause.
before you got
Workout
the
stopped.
thing done.
The Achilles?
Yeah.
Well, I was suffering a little bit, even with the Achilles. I'm just thinking that even here, I might be able to send this because of the short open.
You're a
Yep.
champion.
Yep. It just shared it to the internet. Very good. Once we stop breathing a bit heavily, we can go in. Otherwise, they're going to think we just robbed a bank or something. Give me a coffee.
We just robbed the bank.
We just robbed a bank. We ran all the way from Douglas Street. No, that would be silly. Anyway, we might as well say goodbye to our thousands of fans everywhere. Bye-bye from the Jackal and from Jackal Cub. Isn't that right, Derick?
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore? Training to be Jackal Cub again. Jackal Cub in training. That should be the name of this episode. Jackal Cub in training. Oh, look, there's a runner. She's just stopped. Oh no, she's crossing the road. She's one of those runners that if they stop to cross the road, they jog on the spot while they're waiting. Never understood that.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't understand that either.
Alright, shall we go in?
Okay.